Let me throw this scenario out there.
Yeah.
Crushes the portal, wins 10 games, gets into the ACC championship game.
Yeah.
Hell, they make the college football playoff, and an NFL team there is sitting and goes, man, look at what Bill Belichick just did. Is there any chance he jumps back to the NFL, or do you think this is his final job?
I wouldn't rule that out. Like I think what this does is it gives him some level of flexibility where, like, he doesn't just need to do it. Like, and I think that was maybe the position he was a little afraid of being in, because the hiring cycles don't match up, right? Like, so if you want to take an NFL job, like, you have to wait until the middle of January, and by then there aren't any openings anymore in college, and even if you did wait, it wouldn't be beneficial, because by then the transfer portal is closed and a lot of the recruiting's done, and you'd be at a huge disadvantage.
Yeah, it always sucked when we were going to Super Bowls and people were after Charlie. They plucked him, and then Josh you got to wait.
The way the calendar sets up just doesn't work. So I think what this does is it gives him an opportunity to coach now in a place that he thinks he can win, and it gives him the flexibility going forward. If he really likes it, this is his last job. If not, then, I think there's the opportunity there to just pick your spot. Like you're not desperate anymore to go and find the next place you're going to coach.
So you were down in Dallas at the owners' meetings.
Yep.
How many days are you down there?
Two.
Okay. How much of this was talked about down there?
A lot.
What's the general feeling? What's your takeaway coming out of Dallas?
Most people are surprised, I think. Like,
we're all surprised.
I think everybody was surprised at first, and then once you hear the logic, it's like, oh, it makes sense. Because, again, like, at his age, I don't think Bill was going to go do something someone else's way. Like, it's just the reality of it. Like, the older you get, and I think this goes for everybody.
You know what works, though. He knows what works.
You have an idea of what works and what works specifically for you, and you're probably a little less willing to do things somebody else's way. Because, to be fair, like, the older you get, the more you have stuff figured out. So, like, I think that there was that, like, where it's like, like, I think he knew, and again, like, I'm sort of putting pieces together here. I didn't talk to him directly about this, but I think he knew that, like, if there was an NFL job out there for him this year, and there's no guarantee of that, but if there was going to be one open, there was a good chance that he was going to have to compromise a lot and maybe do things someone else's way. And I don't know that at his age that really appealed to him.
Yeah.